good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever you have the opportunity to join me. This is Russell Institute of Learning Sidebar Education, and I'm Dr. Jan. Well, I am coming to you today and without apology, letting everyone know, if you hadn't noticed yet, that God is the center of my life and will be the center of anything that I do. And so in Russell Institute of Education, with working at Renewing Education, God is going to be the center. Now, does that mean everybody who comes through the doors and my touching on their lives that they're going to have to be, you got to be converted? No, I just want you to know that when I plan, when I pray, when I organize, everything I do is filtered through what is God telling me and what can I learn and how can I share that with others. So as I was listening today to some other teachings, and I was in my Bible and I was reading today, I came across, it was Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7. And it talks about the fear of God, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge. Now, this is real important to talk about with our children and us as adults as we go into this. We're not talking about the fear of the principal's paddle or being sent to the principal's office. We're talking about a reverential awe, a respect. And if you hadn't noticed, there's not much respect going on around in our world. And so, yes, it needs to start in the homes. Yes, it needs to continue and be implemented in the church. And yes, it needs to be demonstrated in the education system. Remember, I'm asking the question, what is it that we should be teaching our children that's going to evolve them into a productive adult where they are going to be self-sufficient and able to provide for themselves and not dependent on others? So what I am believing is that we have to offer them to know God. And when I grew up, I had the feeling that God was going to strike us and that was the fear. Well, I'm wanting us to begin to realize that the fear is more respect and awe. That we sing the song, "This is my Father's world," and we look around at the beautiful sky, the trees, the birds, the water, the seas, the oceans. Everything that is in front of us is what God has created. So if we can help our students know that there is the awe of God in creation and that God has put us here on this earth to be stewards of the earth, then maybe we'll make wiser decisions about how we can protect and take care of it. As well as, I believe when we teach the fear and the reverence and the awe of God, God is an abundant God. And so instead of us like, well, there's nothing else to ever discover and why and how can I come up with anything new? I believe God inspires our imagination. I'm telling you, to get through my college days and everything I did, it pushed me closer to knowing God, praying to God, seeing God in everything I studied. And it made it so much easier to take the test, to memorize what I was needing to learn. So ladies and gentlemen, I just need everyone to know that as you are listening to Russell Institute of Learning and you are seeing how I want to roll out or suggest what we need to be doing for our children, number one, I want them to know that God created the heavens and the earth and that He has put us here on this earth to be stewards and that He has sent Jesus to rescue us and bring us into right relationship after everything got messed up with Adam and Eve. And you know, that's still a parent, your church, but we need to know there is hope. And I'm really wanting that Russell Institute of Learning and all that we are doing for education of the future is instilling in our children hope. Hope for the future. Not hope in me, not hope in what I do, but hope in God who will provide a way to make all things new and that we can give our life to Him so that He comes into us and we can be more creative, more productive, and do great exploits that we might never have thought about. So, if you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you just want to be a great mom, you want to be a secretary, You want to be a truck driver? Put Jesus in your life and in your education, and you will do far better than you could have ever imagined. Thanks for watching. This is Russell Institute of Learning. Dr. Jan. Like, follow, share, comment, and I'll see you again tomorrow.